Hi students, in today's session I am going to explain the valence bond theory some examples. First of all, we see the D block elements, first period elements. The D block elements, first period elements are scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper and zinc. So here the electronic configuration of scandium is, outer electronic configuration is 3d1 4s2. So here in 3d orbitals, one electron is excess. So here the next one is 3d2 4s2 and vanadium 3d3 4s2 and chromium 3d4 4s2 and manganese 3d5 4s2 and iron 3d6 4s2 and cobalt 3d7 4s2, nickel 3d8 4s2 and copper 3d9 4s2 and zinc 3d10 4s2. These are the outer electronic configuration of 3D. So that is D block elements, first period elements. And next one is some examples of valence bond theory. The first example is nickel tetracarbonate. Nickel tetracarbonate formula is nickel represent Ni, tetra represent 4, carbonyl represent CO. So this is one of the complex. So here we see the valence bond theory. So first let us see the oxidation state of nickel. So here the oxidation state of nickel is 0 oxidation state. So nickel oxidation state is 0 only. So nickel CO4 times. What is the electronic configuration of nickel? So that is 3d8 4s2. So nickel electronic configuration is 3d8 4s2. So now you make a diagram. So this is for d orbital, this is for s orbital and this one for p orbital. Okay, so D mean totally 5 orbitals, S is 1 orbital and P is 3 orbitals. So 3D times and 4S and 4P. So totally how many electron is present in D orbital? That is 8 electrons. First we fill upward direction, 1 electrons. After that only downward direction, that is back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here totally 8 electron is present here. So again 6, 7, 8. And next one 4s is 2 electrons. So here 1 electron, here another 1 electron. So totally 2 electrons. Okay, now we see the ligand. So here carbonyl is one of the ligand. Okay, so 4 times of carbonyl is present here. Okay, and next one is carbonyl is strong field ligand. What is the purpose of strong field ligand? So this strong field ligand, suppose unpaired electron present means if this unpaired electron share the electron to another one. So here some unpaired electron, 2 unpaired electron is present here. So here paired electron is present here. So carbonyl is the strong field ligand. So strong field ligand means it gives some electron to unpaired electron. So here one electron is coming to here and another one is here. So now so same 3D and 4S and 4P. So here paired electron. So here also paired electron. Here also paired electron. Here unpaired electron. So here is orbital give 1 electron to 3D orbital. So here paired electron. Then again unpaired electron. Another 1 electron also given here. So here unpaired electron is present here. Okay. So now here 4 times. So here 4 is present here. And next one is here CO carbonyl ligand make bond. So it gives lone pair of electrons. So here only one time of s orbital is vacant orbital. So yes. So here p is totally 3 times vacant orbital is present. 1, 2, 3. So this is sp3 hybridized. And next one is carbonyl ligand make bond. So it gives lone pair of electrons. So here 4 vacant orbitals. So it gives lone pair of electrons. So these electrons are given by carbonyl group. So next one is here the coordination number of this compound is that is 4 is the coordination number. So 4 is the coordination number means The shape is, the structure is tetrahedral structure. So tetrahedral structure means how we draw. So here nickel. So tetrahedral is present. So carbonate group 4 times. So this is tetrahedral. So here one carbonate group, here another one carbonate group, carbonate group. So this is the tetrahedral structure. And next one, so here now we see the how many unpaired electrons, how many paired electron is present here. So here no unpaired electron is present, so everything is paired only. So here double bond, so here also 2, 2, 2, so everything is paired electron, so no unpaired electron is present here. So suppose paired electron present means that is diamagnetic, unpaired electron present means that is paramagnetic. So what is, suppose here any unpaired electron present means, so that is paramagnetic. So here everything is a paired electron, so paired electron present means that is the diamagnetic compound. So here the nature of this complex is diamagnetic compound. And next one we find out the magnetic moment. So what is the formula for magnetic moment? The formula that is spin only formula. So that is mu is equal to square root of n plus 2. What do you mean by n? So n means number of unpaired electrons. Magnetic moment spin only formula is mu is equal to square root of n plus 2. Okay, so here n means number of unpaired electrons. So today how many unpaired electron is present here? So everything is paired electron only. So here no unpaired electron. So no unpaired electron. So that is n is equal to 0. Supply this formula. So mu is equal to square root of 0 plus 2. So mu is equal to 0. So mu is equal to 0 p. So Bm is the unit of magnetic moment. So Bm is both magneton. So that's all for this one. And next example is. And then next complex is FeCN6 3-. First we find out the oxidation state of iron. So here the oxidation state of iron is 3. That is iron oxidation state. So how to find the oxidation state of iron? So we don't know iron, that is central metal atom. We don't know the oxidation state of iron. So that is X plus 6 times of Cn is minus 1, that is equal to minus 3. So here X minus 6 is equal to minus 3. So X minus 6 plus 3 is equal to 0. So X minus 3 is equal to 0. So X is equal to plus 3. So here the oxidation state of iron is plus 3. And next one is outer electronic configuration of iron. The outer electronic configuration of iron is 3d6 4s2. So here iron outer electronic configuration, that is iron present in zero oxidation statement, this is possible 3d6 4s2. But here iron is 3 times, so that is Fe3 plus oxidation state. So Fe3 plus. So here it leaves 3 electron outside. So 3 electron outside means here 2 electron. So here 1 electron. So 3 electron it leaves outside. So remaining electron here 3d 5 times and 4s 0. So now we draw the orbital diagram. So first for 3d and then 4s and then 4p. So first 3d. So this is for 3d and next one is 4s. So here this is for 4s and next one is 4p. So here 4p. Okay, 3d totally 5 electron is present and 4s only 0 electron and then 4p. Okay, how to fill the electron? So first we fill single electron, afterwards only double electron. So here totally 5 electron is filled here. So here single electron, single electron, single electron, single electron. 4 has 0 electrons, so no need to fill the electron here, and 4p no electrons. Okay, and then next one, now we see the ligand. So here cyanide is the ligand. So cyanide is the ammonia, ethylene diamine, cyano group. So these are the strong field ligands. So what is the purpose of strong field ligands? It gives some electron to the unpaired electron. So totally 5 electron is present here. The cyanide purpose is that is the strong field ligand. So strong field ligand here. So the strong field ligand causes the pairing of 3d electrons in the metal. So totally 3d 5 times. So here this electron is coming to here and another one electron is here. So now the orbital becomes 3d orbital becomes here 4s, here 4p. So here one electron, this electron to coming here. So now paired electron and next electron. So here this one is coming to here. So this is paired electron and third electron. This is unpaired electron. So this is for 3d and next one for 4s and next one for 4p. So what is the complex here? So the complex is FeCN6 3 times. FeCN6 3 minus. Okay. So here FeCN6 3 minus. So here cyanide is 6 times. So 6 ligand is present. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, what is the purpose of cyanide here? So here cyanide ligand make bond. It gives lone pair of electrons. So lone pair of electrons mean these are the lone pair of electrons. So it makes one of the hybridization. That hybridization is, so totally how many d is empty vacant orbital? 2. So that is d2. Here is only one time. So 1 and p3 vacant orbital. So d2 sp3 hybridization. So here ligands give the lone pair of electrons. That symbol is I put into symbol. So that is the lone pair of electrons. So which one is ligand here? Cyanide is the ligand. So cyanide give the lone pair of electrons. So here the hybridization is p2 sp3. Okay, and then next one is the coordination number of this one is, that is 6. 6 is the coordination number. 6 coordination number means the structure is octahedral. So this is octahedral structure. Okay, and the next one is, so nature of the compound. So nature of the complex is paramagnetic or diamagnetic. Okay, so paramagnetic means unpaired electron present means that is paramagnetic. No unpaired electron means that is diamagnetic. So see this one. So here unpaired electron present or not. So here only one unpaired electron is present here. So unpaired electron present means here the nature is paramagnetic. And next one is magnetic moment. Magnetic moment. This is spin only formula. So spin only formula is spin only formula. So that is mu is equal to square root of n plus. Okay, so here n means that is number of unpaired electrons. So today how many number of unpaired electron is present here? So only one unpaired electron is present here. So n is equal to 1. So n is equal to 1 means mu is equal to square root of 1 plus 2. So mu is equal to square root of 1 into 3. So that is equal to square root of 3. The value of root 3 is 1.732. 1.732. So this is magnetic moment. That is mu is equal to 1.732. Magnetic moment unit is Bohr magneton. Bohr magneton represent Bm. So here Bm. So mu is equal to 1.732. So the complex is FeCN6 minus magnetic moment is 1.732. So this is paramagnetic only. Thank you students. That's all for the examples of valence bond theory. Thank you.